All right. Excellent. Do you have a writing utensil?
I do not. I do in my bag, and that's on the bus.
Do you have a pencil or a pen? Yeah, I can't get that headset working again. So, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to Boomer Fieldhouse here in Woodward, Oklahoma for this first round matchup in the 2022 Oil Town Classic between the Balko Lady Bison and the Mooreland Lady Bearcats. We're going to take a quick break just to kind of get everything together. When we come back, we're going to have the keys to today's victory, the starting lineups, and this first round matchup between Balko and Mooreland live from Woodward on a frigid morning. Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue in just a moment. Freaking cold. Not so much in here, but it's freaking cold.
white, so I think so. Say we're wearing torture. Yeah, we're in white, so I think we all have. It's kind of common sense like that.
Welcome back to Boomer Fieldhouse here in Woodward for this first round matchup in the 2022 Oil Bowl Classic between the Balko Lady Bison and the Mooreland Lady Bearcats. Mooreland coming into today's game with a record of 2 wins and 5 losses on the season. In their last matchup, they defeated Canton by a score of 34-30. The Lady Bearcats come into today's game averaging 30.3 points a game through their first 7 games. And 29.3 in their last 4. They're allowing 42.3 points a game and 51 points a game in their last 4 games. However, this is a team that's much better than their record indicates. 3 of their first 5 games have come against teams that are ranked in the top 5 in the state in Class A or Class 2A. So this is a team that they've played some very stout competition in the early going. And absolutely one that you do not want to let the record fool you. They're much better than their record indicates. The Lady Bearcats have a streaky offense and an equally streaky defense. They can score points in bunches, they can give up points in bunches, but they can also be really stingy on both sides of the ball. And they're not afraid to get out and run. They put up some points. Their high score for the season so far is 68 points that they've done, so they're able to put points up on the board. The Lady Bison come into today's game with a record of 5 wins and 3 losses on the season. They are ranked number 19 in the state in Class B. They are coming off a 46-41 loss to the hands of the Laverne Lady Tigers in their last game. They're averaging 54.9 points a game, are the Lady Bison through 8 games, and 49 a game in their last 4. They're averaging 35.1 points a game giving up on defense, and 36.8 allowed in their last 4 games. This Lady Bison team is also not afraid to run. They'll get out there, they'll push the tempo, and they'll do whatever they have to do to create offense. The ball movement is very effective, especially around the perimeter, and their slash and dash is there if they can execute it. The interior players for the Lady Bison, however, keep finding themselves in foul trouble, and that's something that they're going to have to avoid if they're going to win this game today. Mooreland is going to have to be crisp in passing to avoid turnovers, leading to fast break opportunities. Balko's perimeter defense is terrific, and the Lady Bearcats are going to have to watch out for that if they don't want to give up some fast break opportunities going the other way. Balko is going to have to control tempo, and they're going to have to watch out for foul trouble. They have to be very careful, and they're going to have to be mindful of their positioning on the defensive end. Balko won the last meeting between these two teams, a 36-34 victory in the second round of the 2021 Oil Bowl Classic. So these two teams do know each other somewhat, although both teams are a little bit different than the last time that they faced each other. We're going to take another quick break. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and the tip-off for today's action from the 2022 Oil Bowl Classic. Balko Lady Bison basketball continue in just a moment.
Welcome to Boomer Fieldhouse for the 2022 edition of the Oil Center Classic with your starting lineups for your Mooreland Lady Cats. Number 2.
Welcome back to Boomer Fieldhouse here in Woodward, Oklahoma for this first round matchup in the 2022 Oil Bowl Classic between the Mooreland Lady Bearcats and the Balko Lady Bison. The starting lineup for today's game, first for the Mooreland Bearcats, coming into today's game with a record of 2 wins and 5 losses. They're coached by Trent Ritter. Number 2, Jaden Chansey. Number 3, Cheyenne Cahoe. Number 20, Rylan Zollinger. Number 21, Autumn Van Zee. And number 25, Lakeland Thompson. For the number 19 ranked Balko Lady Bison. Number 5, Sawyer Stockton. Number 11, Carolyn Olvera. Number 15, Emily Trenum. Number 23, Caitlin Gonzalez. Number 24, Aspen Freeman. And the Lady Bison are coached by Brittany Johnson. Balko will be in their home white uniforms with maroon lettering and black trim, and they'll be going from left to right across your screen. Mooreland will be in their road blue uniforms with gray lettering and gray trim, and they will be going from left to right. Correction, from right to left across your screen. Balko left to right, Mooreland right to left. I promise you I know my left from my right. Lady Bison have huddled around the logo in center court, getting final instructions from Coach Johnson, as are the Lady Bearcats from Coach Ritter. And we're about to be underway. A very pleasant good morning to you all, wherever you may be. My name is David Vaughn. I'll be your host for the next couple hours. I'm joined by Paul Caldwell, who's running camera today, and we'll be doing some spot color commentary as we're down to one headset for this game, unfortunately. It's going to be Sawyer Stockton and Lakeland Thompson jumping. Referees in the circle. And we're about to get underway. Ball's in the air, and the tip is controlled by the Lady Bearcats. Pass back goes to Cahoe, who will bring it across the timeline. Cheyenne Cahoe being guarded loosely by Emily Trenum, driving in now on Trenum, dishes out to Van Zee. Van Zee dribbles across the paint, passes out now to the free throw line, extended on the far side. Zollinger cross-court pass over to Cahoe. Cahoe driving in, down to the elbow. Passes back out now to Rylan Zollinger, and Mooreland's going to reset the offense. 2-3 zone being employed by the Lady Bison, driving around now, dishes out to the wing on the far side. Autumn Van Zee has the ball, bring it back now to Zollinger. Zollinger driving in on Olvera. The shot misses everything. Ball is saved, but goes straight to Gonzalez, and Balko will have their first possession now. 7:20 to go here in the first quarter. As Freeman brings it across the timeline, passing over to Stockton on the near side. Stockton dribbling now around the circle over to Trenum. Trenum's going to drive in across the paint, loses control. We have a double dribble violation. She lost control, picked it back up. So a turnover for the Lady Bison on their first possession. Each team comes up empty on their first trip down the court, and we will come back now. Balko employing a three-quarter court press. Cahoe with the ball, passing cross court over to Thompson now into the front court. Long pass is a little bit too tall for Chansey, and it goes out of bounds. So turnover for the Lady Bearcats. Will be Balko basketball. 6:58 to go here in the first quarter. No score in this first round match for the 2022 Oil Bowl Classic from Woodward, Oklahoma. Boomer Fieldhouse, a very nice facility that they have here in Woodward. We've been here a few times now over the last couple years. It's a great facility. As Olvera walks it across the timeline, passing over to Stockton. Stockton's driving in, passes out of a triple team over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez for three, off the front iron, no good. Ball goes out of bounds, rebounded by the Lady Bearcats, and Mooreland's going to come back the other way. Cahoe bringing the ball across the timeline on the far side. Dribble drive being guarded by Trenum, passes out now to Zollinger. Zollinger handing it off now. Pass to the elbow, wide open shot. Chansey misses off the iron and out of bounds. It will be Balko basketball. Jaden Chansey had position for the Lady Bearcats there, just wasn't able to execute, and it will be another turnover. Balko basketball now. Walking it across the timeline. 1:40 gone here in the first quarter, still no score. Aspen Freeman with the ball, handing it off to Stockton. Stockton thought about the long jumper, driving in through a double team, shot off the glass and good for Sawyer Stockton. Basket good, first points of the game for either team. It's 2-0 favor Balko. 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Full court press being employed by the Lady Bison now into the front court. Autumn Van Zee has a long outlet to Chansey ahead of everybody. Shots off the glass and good. Jaden Chansey with the basket. She had the defender in her hip pocket. She was able to lay it right up and in. 2-2 score, 5:48 to go here in the first quarter. Carolyn Olvera walks it across the timeline over to Gonzalez on the far side. Now to the wing. Freeman has it, dishing out to Stockton. Stockton holds it high above her head, takes a couple dribbles, passes over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez thought about the three, opted not to take it. Back to Stockton. Stockton driving in. Shot is off the glass. No good, but there's a foul. So Sawyer Stockton will be at the line to shoot two for the Lady Bison. Foul's going to be on Jaden Chansey. That'll be her first personal foul, first team foul. Stockton at the line now to shoot two for Balko. Stockton is 72% free throw shooter on the season. First free throw is on the way, and good. Stockton with the first 3 points of the game for the Lady Bison. Second free throw is forthcoming for the junior. Stockton takes three dribbles. The shot's on the way. Around the rim, and good. So Stockton converts both. It's a 4-2 lead. Sawyer Stockton 4, Mooreland 2. And the outlet is stolen. Sawyer Stockton with it, driving in, dishes out now to Trenum. Trenum holds the ball above her head, over to Stockton, wide open three-pointer. Off the front iron, no good. Rebounded by the Lady Bearcats, coming back the other way. We have a foul in the backcourt on Carolyn Olvera. And that's a foul that Coach Johnson's not going to be really thrilled with, happening 70 feet away from the basket. So first foul on Olvera, first team foul, and it will be Mooreland basketball. Still full court press being employed by Balko. Into the front court now, Lakeland Thompson has it being guarded by Stockton. Backs it back out now, passes over to Cahoe. Cahoe back to Thompson again, playing a two-person game over here. Thompson being guarded loosely by Carolyn Olvera. Crossover dribble, driving in now at the elbow. Passes off now. Driving in is Zollinger. Cross-court pass over to Van Zee. Van Zee driving in. Bounce passes off of Aspen Freeman and out of bounds. It will be Mooreland basketball. Inbounding underneath the Lady Bison basket. 4:54 to go here in the first quarter. 4-2 your score. Favor Balko. Cahoe to do the inbounding honors on the baseline. High outlet is deflected. And coming back the other way is stolen. Carolyn Olvera has it. Into the front court. Hesitation dribble, passes over now to Trenum. Trenum cross-court passes to Stockton. Stockton to Gonzalez. Gonzalez thought about the jumper, opted not to take it. Passes back to Stockton. The free throw line extended. Back to Gonzalez, over to Trenum. Trenum for three. Off the front iron, no good. Rebounded by the Lady Bearcats. Coming back the other way now is Mooreland. Cheyenne Cahoe with the ball. She'll jog it across the timeline diagonally toward the far side. Into the front court now. Spin move in the paint on Trenum. Shot is no good, but there's a foul. Foul is going to be on Emily Trenum. That'll be her first personal foul, second team foul. They'll say the foul was on the floor. Oh, nope, no, they're going to say it was on the shot. So at the line for the Lady Bearcats will be Cheyenne Cahoe to shoot two. First free throw for the senior is on the way and good. So Cahoe with her first point of the game. Maylee Wirtz and Caden Sager checking into the game for the Lady Bison, and Riley Wyrick checking into the game for the Lady Bearcats. Second free throw from Cahoe is off the back iron, no good, rebounded by Freeman. And Balko will come back the other way. 4-3 your score, 4:15 to go here in the first quarter. Sawyer Stockton, wide open three, misses everything, no good, rebounded by the Lady Bison, deflected out of bounds by Mooreland. It will be Balko basketball. Sawyer Stockton to inbound on the near sideline, 4:08 to go here in the first quarter. Stockton inbounding into the backcourt. Carolyn Olvera has it, walk it slowly across the timeline. And we're halfway through the first quarter here in the first round of the Oil Center, the Oil Town Classic, Oil Bowl Classic, 2022 edition. Driving in is Olvera through a double team, dishes back out to Freeman. Freeman now has it, passes over to Stockton. Stockton wide open three, bang! 3-point basket good for Sawyer Stockton. That's 7 points for Stockton. She's the only scorer for Balko so far, and it's 7-3. Heavy pressure being employed by the Lady Bison into the front court. Now Cheyenne Cahoe has it, now down to the wing on the far side. Rylan Zollinger has it, being guarded by Wirtz. Long outlet back now near the timeline. Cheyenne Cahoe has it, now passing over to Van Zee on the near side, loses control. It's picked up and stolen by Olvera. Olvera crossover dribble, brings it across the timeline. This is out to Wirtz on the far side. Wirtz thought about it, opted to drive in instead. Over to Sager, now to Stockton on the near side. Stockton for three, bang! Back-to-back three-pointers for Sawyer Stockton. Sawyer Stockton has all 10 of the Lady Bison points. So timeout on the floor. We'll take it with him. 3:10 to go here in the first quarter. Balko 10, Mooreland 3. Balko Lady Bison basketball continue in just a moment.
She gonna let anyone else score? Yeah, she has 10 points in 4 minutes.
Welcome back to Boomer Fieldhouse here in Woodward, where it's the Sawyer-Stockton show in the early going. Balko 10, Mooreland 3. Sawyer-Stockton has all 10 points for the Lady Bison. It will be Mooreland basketball inbounding on the baseline. Full court press again being employed by the Lady Bison. Autumn Van Zee has it, dish gotten out to the far side, back to Van Zee. Heavy pressure again, ball is tied up. Possession arrow favors Balko, and it will be another turnover. Balko basketball, 3:01 to go here in the first quarter. A 7-point lead for the Lady Bison in the early going. Lady Bison looking much more aggressive than they have in the last couple games so far. They're really kind of playing their game. They're playing a different style game. You can tell something that they've worked on, and they look much more crisp than they have the last couple games. Olvera has the ball dribbling between the circles, passes out of a double team over to Stockton. Stockton to Sager. Sager double teamed on the far side. Ball's knocked away and stolen, coming back the other way, and now Kinsley Blackard with the shot off the glass, no good. Picked up, rebound coming the other way now. Sawyer-Stockton has it, long outlet. Freeman ahead of everybody, spin move. Shot is no good, but she's fouled. Jaden Chansey, and that'll be Chansey's second personal foul. And at the line for the Lady Bison will be Aspen Freeman. Freeman struggled to get into the last couple games because of foul trouble, but she's really already playing an active part in this one on the defensive side, distributing the ball. Freeman's looking much better in this game than she has in the last couple. So the sophomore will take a couple free throws. First one's on the way, around the rim, and good. So Aspen Freeman with her first point of the game. Stepping into the game for the Lady Bearcats will be Wiley Ryrick, replacing Jaden Chansey. Sophomore takes a couple dribbles. The shot is up and good. So Freeman completes both free throws. Lady Bison are 4-4 from the line so far in the early going into this one. They have a 9-point lead. Ball's deflected by Olvera. Still full court press being employed by the Lady Bison. And they break it. Now it's 2-on-1 for Mooreland the other way. The layup is off the glass and good for Wiley Wyrick. Riley Wyrick. That's going to be a tough one for me. And apparently she's going to play an active part of this game. 12-5 your score favor Balko. 2:10 to go here in the first quarter. Olvera dishes now down to Freeman at the free throw line over to Stockton. Stockton across the court, pass to Sager, back to Olvera. Olvera has the ball over to Stockton. Stockton for three. Off the side of the iron, no good. We have a foul on the floor, I think. I think it was away from the ball. Foul's going to be on Riley Wyrick. That'll be her first personal foul. Third team foul. It will be Balko basketball inbounding underneath their own basket with just over 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Olvera looking to inbound, does so to Stockton on the far side. Has the ball, holds a high above her head. Now down to Olvera, back to Sager. Now over to Wirtz on the near side. Wirtz being double teamed over here. Pressure trying to pass out of it. Can't find anyone. Bounce pass over to Olvera. Lady Bearcats go for the steal. Don't get it. Stockton now has it over to Sager. Back to Olvera. Now Olvera driving in off her leg dribble, and it's stolen. Coming back the other way now are the Lady Bearcats. Into the front court. Blackard has the ball now. Now to Cheyenne Cahill, who has her dribbling out between the circles. Crossover dribble being guarded by Sager. Spin move. Dishes out now over to Kinsley Blackard. Blackard dishes out to Thompson. Thompson driving in through a triple team. Shots off the iron. No good. Rebound out of bounds off of Aspen Freeman. It will be Mooreland basketball. Looked like Freeman jammed a finger or something on that. 1:24 to go here in the first quarter. Balko 12, Mooreland 5 in the early going. Sparse crowd, but you kind of expect that at a 10 o'clock on a Thursday game. The inbound goes in. There's a foul on the Lady Bison. It's on Caden Sager. That'll be Sager's first personal foul, third team foul. Foul was on the shot, so at the line for the Lady Bearcats will be Lakeland Thompson. The junior from Mooreland to take two free throws. Takes a couple dribbles. First free throw is on the way. In and out, no good. One more free throw forthcoming for Mooreland. The second free throw is on the way, around the rim and good. So Thompson converts 1 of 2. Lady Bearcats are 2 of 4 from the line in the early going of this one, and it's a 6-point lead at 12-6. Into the front court now, Sawyer-Stockton has it, driving in, around the double team, shots off the glass and good. 12 points for Sawyer-Stockton in the early going. And it's an 8-point lead now for Balko. 1:08 to go in the quarter. Full court press again being employed by the Lady Bison. And the ball is knocked away and stolen. Stockton ahead of everyone. Shots off the glass and good. 14 for Stockton in the quarter. And it's a 10-point lead for Balko. 55 to go in the quarter. Full court press employed by Balko. Holding the ball high above her head is Wyrick. Now dishing out over to Cahill. Cahill driving in now. Dishes out to the wing on the far side. Blackard has the ball. Handing it off now. Driving into Thompson. Back over to Cahill. Cahill driving in on Trenum. Has position shots off the glass. No good. Ball loose on the floor. We have a foul. Loose ball foul is going to be on Riley Wyrick. That'll be her second personal foul in the early going of this one. And it will be Balko basketball. 14 fouls for Mooreland. 3 for Balko. Sager with it now, a full court press for Mooreland, and the pass is stolen off of Stockton. Coming back now the other way is Lakeland Thompson. Thompson has it, dishing now down to Van Zee. Van Zee's shot is off the iron, no good. Rebounded by Olvera. Balko wanting to run the other way. 22 seconds to go in the quarter. 16-6 your score, favor Balko. Olvera bounce pass over to Freeman. Freeman has the ball, driving in through a triple team over to Sager. Now to Stockton. Stockton thought about it, opted not to take him. I think it's at this point, why not? You're hitting everything. Long outlet over to Olvera now with 9 seconds to go in the quarter, dribbling between, and Balko's going to hold for the last shot. Sager has the ball on the near side, double team, trying to get rid of it, can't. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Freeman for 3. Off the back iron, no good, and that's the end of the first quarter with your score. Balko 16, Mooreland 6. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back with exciting second quarter action from the 2022 Oil Bowl Classic. Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue in a moment. Welcome back to Boomer Fieldhouse here in Woodward, Oklahoma for this first round matchup of the 2022 Oil Bowl Classic between the Balko Lady Bison and the Mooreland Lady Tigers. Balko leading by a score of 16-6 for the Lady Bearcats. Jaden Chansey and Riley Wyrick with 2 points apiece, and 1 each for Cheyenne Cahill and Lakeland Thompson. For the Lady Bison, it's been the Sawyer Stockton show. 14 points for Sawyer Stockton in the first quarter, 2 for Aspen Freeman, and that's the offense. Add it up, and you get a 10-point lead for Balko at 16-6. Mooreland will inbound and have first possession to start the second quarter. Inbounding on the near sideline. Inbound goes into the backcourt to Cheyenne Cahill, who's being guarded very loosely by Emily Trenum. Winner of this game will play at 7 o'clock tomorrow against the winner between Forgan and Woodward's JV. The loser will play tomorrow at 10 o'clock between the loser of Forgan and Woodward's JV. Cheyenne Cahill now on the far side, and Mooreland content to play some ball control here to start the second quarter. Bounce pass to the near side, losing control out of bounds. It will be Balko basketball. Pass was at the feet of Autumn Van Zee. She was not able to recover it, and it will be Balko basketball. Caitlin Gonzalez and Maylee Wirtz checking into the game for the Lady Bison. Olvera has the ball. Bounce pass over to Stockton, who will walk it across the timeline 20 seconds into the second quarter. 10-point lead for the Lady Bison. Stockton crossover dribble, driving in now. Goes around, the shot is off the side of the backboard. No good, rebounded by Gonzalez over to Olvera. Balko's going to reset, crossover dribble for Olvera over to Stockton. Stockton for 3. Off the front iron, no good, rebounded by the Lady Bearcats. Coming back the other way now is Mooreland. Cheyenne Cahill has it, long outlet over to Zollinger. Zollinger driving in back to Cahill, who has the ball. She'll drive in on Trenum. Bounce pass over to Zollinger. Long jumper is good. 3-point basket good for Rylan Zollinger. And it's now 16-9 with a minute gone here in the second quarter. Into the front court, Emily Trenum passes over to Carolyn Olvera. Olvera crossover dribble, spin move in the paint, passes back to Trenum. Trenum has the ball. Passing out of a loose double team. Sawyer Stockton has it, driving in around the screen set by Wirtz, and she'll circle back out, and Balko reset the offense. Stockton still with the dribble over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez driving in, passes out to Stockton. Thought about the jumper, opted not to take it. Driving in is Stockton all the way around, and she'll circle back out again. Balko reset one more time. Gonzalez now with it, driving in. Passing over to Stockton. Stockton for 3. Off the front iron, no good. Rebound by the Lady Bearcats. Chloe Miller seeing her first action balls deflected out of bounds by Wirtz, and it will be Mooreland basketball. Loose full court press being employed by Balko. Mooreland breaks it easily, and they're in the front court. Crossover dribble now. Rylan Zollinger has it at the free throw line extended, passing now back to the circle. Cheyenne Cahill has it being guarded about 10 feet out by Trenham. She drives in through a double team, dishes out to Miller. We have a foul on the floor. Foul's going to be on Emily Trenham. That'll be her second personal foul. Inbound goes to Miller on the near side, now passing over to Zollinger. Driving in now is Cahill, back to Zollinger again, and back to Cahill, and Mooreland will reset the offense. Now 2 minutes gone here in the second quarter, 7-point lead for Balko at 16-9. Lakeland Thompson has it, driving in on Trenham, shoots over Trenham, and she's fouled on the shot, and that's going to be 3 fouls on Emily Trenham. So Trenham's going to have a seat now, and at the line for Mooreland will be Lakeland Thompson. And this is one of the things we talked about in the pregame, is that the interior for Balko tends to get in foul trouble, especially in the early going. And so this is something that they were hoping to avoid, and they weren't able to. The first free throw from Thompson is on the way and good. Aspen Freeman into the game for Emily Trenham. The Mooreland junior now with a second free throw forthcoming. It's on the way, and it's good. So Thompson converts both. She's 3 of 4 from the line, has 3 points, and the lead's now down to 5 at 16-11. 5:50 to go here in the first quarter. Sawyer Stockton has the ball on the near side, wraparound dribble, passes over to Freeman, who wasn't quite expecting it, but she was able to get it anyway, backing the defender down now, dishes out over to Stockton. Three-pointer on the far side, bang! Sawyer Stockton's third three-pointer of the game. That's 17 points for Stockton. And it's an 8-point lead at 19-11. Into the front court, Kinsley Blackard has it. She's going to drive in on Stockton. A lot of contact, no call. So it'll be a turnover. Balko basketball with 5:21 to go here in the first half. Maylee works to do the inbounding honors on the baseline for the Lady Bison. She inbounds to Carolyn Olvera. Olvera looking over to Coach Johnson for the play. And she'll walk it across the midcourt stripe. Met there by Cheyenne Cahill, handing off now to Gonzalez over to Stockton at the top of the key. Stockton's going to drive in, spin move in the paint, shots off the glass, and good. 19 points for Sawyer Stockton. 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. It's a 10-point lead again for Balko, matching their largest lead of the game, 21-11. Cahill being pressured in the backcourt. Full court press employed by the Lady Bison over to Blackard. Blackard will toss it across the timeline, finds Thompson cutting. Thompson driving in, and there's going to be a foul on Maylee Wirtz. So that'll be Wirtz's first personal foul, 16 fouls. And Lakeland Thompson will be at the line to shoot 2 for the Lady Bearcats. Thompson making a living at the free throw line in the early going of this one. She's 3 of 4 from the line. First free throw is on the way, off the back iron and no good. Caden Sager checking into the game, replacing Caitlin Gonzalez. Thompson's second free throw is up. Off the back iron, around, no good. Rebound loose on the floor, picked up by Sager. Balko's going to come back the other way. Olvera bringing it across the timeline now. Crossover dribble as she passes to the midcourt stripe. 4:40 to go here in the first half. Bison with a chance to take their largest lead of the game. Stockton over to Sager on the near side, being guarded loosely by Miller. Passes over to Olvera. Olvera crossover dribble. She's going to drive into the paint. Spin move, dishes out over to Sager, and she traveled with it. She drug the pivot foot as she went to spin. So turnover for the Lady Bison will be will be Mooreland basketball. 4.5 to go here in the first half. Full court press employed by Balko. Passes deflected, but Mooreland maintains. Miller has the ball, hands it off over to Thompson. Thompson pressured by Sager. Will jog it diagonally across the timeline onto the far side. Blackard with the ball now over to Thompson again. Thompson fakes the pass now, hesitation dribble, hands it off to Cahill. Cahill being guarded by Stockton. Stockton's going to close in a little bit. Driving in is Cahill. Into the paint, loses control of it, and we have a foul. Foul on Sawyer Stockton. That'll be her first personal foul. 17 fouls, so it'll be 1-1 for the Lady Bearcats. At the line for Mooreland will be Cheyenne Cahill. Rylan Zollinger into the game, replacing Chloe Miller. First free throw is up and good. Second point for Cahill. So the bonus free throw for the senior is forthcoming. Takes one dribble, spins the ball, free throws on the way, and good. KO converts both. She's 3 of 4 from the line as well, and it's an 8-point game, 21-13, favor Balko halfway through the second quarter. Olvera into the front court, passes down to Wirtz at the elbow, over to Sager. Sager for 3. Off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Sawyer Stockton. Balko will reset. Over to Freeman. Freeman driving in now, pass over to Sager. Sager over to Wirtz. Wirtz for 3 from the near side. Bang! Maley Wirtz with the three-pointer. Just the third Lady Bison player to score, and the Lady Bison have their largest lead of the game at 11, 24-13, 3.5 to go. Full court press employed by Balko. Breaking it is Mooreland, driving all the way in around the defender. No good. The shot by KO coming back the other way. Stockton racing it up the court. Pass the double team over to Olvera. Olvera driving in. Wide open layup. Shot's good. Wide open lane for Carolyn Olvera. She took it, scored her first basket of the game. The Lady Bison have doubled up Mooreland now, 26-13. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. 3:17 to go. Balko in the second quarter. Balko Lady Bison basketball continue in just a moment.
That was great. 2 points away from getting a double. 19 points.
Well, it wouldn't be 2 points away then. She has the double points already, double figure points already.
She has to have like
Double figure rebounds.
What, you don't have that.
I don't have rebounds.
So you don't
There's no way. And call the game. I'm lucky to do points and fouls.
Alright, 19 for the first half.
Yeah, she freaking had was it 13 or 11 at the end of the first quarter?
It might have been 12.
No, she had 14. She had 14 at the end of the quarter.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. It's nicer to let other people play though.
Welcome back to Boomer Fieldhouse here in Woodward for this first round matchup of the 2022 Oil Bowl Classic, where the Balko Lady Bison lead the Mooreland Lady Bearcats by a score of 26-13. Sawyer Stockton with 19 points. She has been red hot in this first half. She's not missing much of anything. 7 of 9 from the floor, 2 of 2 from the foul line. 19 points. Full court press employed by Balko as Mooreland inbounds. Ball is deflected, and now it's a breakaway going up. The layup is off the glass and in for Riley Zollinger. That hung on the rim for an awful long time. 5 points for Zollinger in this 11-point game now, 26-15. Sager on the far side has the ball. Fakes the pass, dribbles in, now passes over to Freeman. Freeman loses control, gives it to Wirtz. Wirtz over to Sager on the near side of the free throw line extended. Spin move over to Wirtz. Wirtz spin move, bounce pass to Stockton. Stockton being guarded, takes the 3 off the front iron, no good. Stockton starting to come back down to earth a little bit on her shooting. As Mooreland comes back the other way now into the front court, Cahoe has it between the circles. Crossover dribble, driving in on Wirtz, passes over to Zollinger. Zollinger three-pointer is off the front iron, no good. Rebounded by Olvera. Balko wants to run. 11-point lead for the Lady Bison into the front court. Olvera still has a crossover dribble, spin move, off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Mooreland. She loses control of it out of bounds. It will be Mooreland basketball. Chloe Miller back into the game for Mooreland, replacing Autumn Van Zee. No, correction, replacing Zollinger. So Mooreland comes into the front court now. Crossover dribble is Cahoe. Bounce pass to Miller. Miller driving in on Freeman. Passes out now at the free throw line extended. Blackwood thought about the three-pointer. Opted not to. Hands it off to Thompson. Thompson now down to the block. Shot by Miller's off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Stockton. Balko coming back the other way. Numbers back for Mooreland defensively. Wirtz is going to go around driving in. Off the glass and good. 5 points for Maley Wirtz. And the lead back up to 13 now at 28-15, a minute 45 to go here in the first half. Cahoe brings it across the timeline on the far side, passing over to Blackard. Blackard driving in, dishes out now to Van Zee. Van Zee throws it back to nobody in particular, and it'll go out of bounds, and it will be Balko basketball. A minute and a half to go here in the first half, one that's been dominated by the Lady Bison, and in specific by Sawyer Stockton. Stockton inbounds to Olvera. Coach Johnson hollers out the play from the sideline. Olvera walks it very slowly across the timeline diagonally toward the near side. Calls for an isolation. Gets it, passes over now to Freeman. Freeman to Sager. At the free throw line extended, still has her dribble. She'll take it. Passes over to Olvera. Olvera crossover dribble. Into the circle, over to Stockton. Stockton holds a high above her head. Cross-court pass to Sager. Sager loses control, gets it back. Now over to Wirtz. Wirtz now driving in. Crossover dribble, dishes out of a double team. Freeman from 16 misses. Rebound by Miller, and the Lady Bearcats coming back the other way now. 55 seconds to go in the half. Cahoe across the timeline diagonally, setting the offense for Mooreland. Spin move, dishes out of it now onto the far side. Blackard has it, driving in on Olvera. Pass a little far out, but nice give and go for the Lady Bearcats. Shot is blocked by Freeman, out of bounds. It will be Mooreland basketball, 37.4 to go here in the first half. Nice defense there by Aspen Freeman. And Balko just looks unbothered right now. They look like nothing is worrying them. And that's how you want to see them play, loose and relaxed. And so this is a great sign to see for the Lady Bearcats in the early going of this one. Cahoe with the ball, dribbling in front of the Lady Bison bench, passes over to Miller. Miller thought about the three, opted not to take it. Back to Cahoe. At the free throw line extended, driving in, 18 seconds to go. Passes out of the paint. Three-pointer for Autumn Van Zee is in and out, no good. Rebound loose off of Mooreland. It will be Balko basketball. 14.6 seconds left to go in the half. Lady Bison with a 13-point lead at 28-15. Olvera inbounds to Stockton, who gives it back to Olvera. She'll jog it across the timeline on the far side. 8 seconds left to go in the half. Driving in now, one-on-one spin move in the paint. Shot's no good, but she's fouled on the shot. Nice aggressive move by Carolyn Olvera on that one. Foul's going to be on Kinsley Blackard. That'll be Blackard's first personal foul. 4th team foul. Haley Pearson and Caitlin Gonzalez set to check in after the first free throw. The senior from Balko takes the free throw. It's on the way and good. So 3 points for Olvera. And Sawyer Stockton and Aspen Freeman will have a seat for the Lady Bison after a very effective first half. One more free throw forthcoming for Olvera. It's on the way and good. Olvera converts both. The Lady Bison matches the largest lead of the game. 3 seconds left in the half. Into the front court quickly. Jumper from 35 at the buzzer is no good. And that's the end of the first half with your score. Balko 30, Mooreland 15. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back with the first half recap and the start of second half action from this first round matchup of the 2022 Oil Bowl Classic. Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue in just a moment.
It's always that, yeah. I don't know. I'm doing right now.
If not, I can count it.
That would be great because I'm trying to follow, but I'm here and I can't adjust it. Right here, I'm here right now, but I can't adjust anything without losing the broadcast. Copy scoreboard to data link. I don't even see the app. Switch. Okay. Screen settings. I'm here. Locate, highlight, right paste, click save. We'll switch back to the Google icon for you. Okay, so this instruction just tells me how to get the broadcast on. Yeah, right. That's the one that I've got, but that's how we get the broadcast on. Okay, so I'm following this right here, but this is how to get the broadcast going. Okay. Click on the red dot.
Is she still with
A box with 3 lines on it. Okay. Sources manager. Okay. Scoreboard. Delete.
It has pink lemonade. Pink. Pink.
I don't want to hear anybody complain about
Lemonade.
Okay. I'm here. I'm here. And I just deleted it. But I go here, and it's still there.
I use it if I have blisters and run like cramps because it's the best I can do. Because if you have electrical tape, it's rubs against it. And if you like rip a band-aid on through it, the stick will rub off.
Yeah. I'm a step ahead of you right now. Okay, so we got to go here to the overlay. Go down here where it says data sources management. Okay. There was one here that says
Red box,
He's
3
sitting
white
down
lines.
there.
that's this.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Click on
on
it.
the red box. Click on the top option, which is
That
Data
is
Source.
Sources Manager, right?
A data source box will appear.
That's this.
Click Settings.
What the heck?
Settings. Okay.
Edit data source box will appear.
Uh-huh.
On the second line, URL file name will appear.
Yes.
Click on OK and exit data source.
Okay.
I'm like, how do you
Exit data source. Okay.
We gotta go.
Oh, shoot.
Welcome back to the first round of the 2022 Oil Bowl Classic, where the Balko Lady Bison lead the Mooreland Lady Tigers by a score of 30-15. The Lady Bearcats were paced by Rylan Zollinger that had 5 points, 3 points for Cheyenne Cahoe and Lakeland Thompson, 2 points apiece for Riley Wyrick and Jaden Chansey. For the Balko Lady Bison, Sawyer Stockton had 19 points in the first half, including 14 in the first quarter. 5 for Maylee Wirtz, 4 for Carolyn O'Vara, and 2 for Aspen Freeman. The only foul trouble for either team really is Emily Trenham, who had 3 fouls in the first half, but she'll be starting the second half. Balko was a lot more aggressive in this game than they've been in the last few games, and we like it. It's a nice look. So Balko will have the ball to start the second half. They'll be going from right to left across your screen. Moreland from left to right. Balko in the home white uniforms with maroon lettering and black trim. Moreland with the road blue uniforms, silver lettering and trim. Inbound goes to Carolyn O'Vara, who will walk it across the timeline diagonally toward the center of the court. Pass over to Freeman, now to Gonzalez. Gonzalez fakes the pass, passes over now to O'Vara. O'Vara to Stockton, who holds the ball high above her head, has her dribble, takes it. Driving in now, crossover dribble, spin move off the glass, left-handed, no good, gets her own rebound, tied up underneath the basket. We have a timeout on the floor called by Balko. 22 seconds into the third quarter. We'll go ahead and leave the action right here for right now. Reminder that the winner of this game will play tomorrow at 7 p.m. against the winner between Forgan and Woodward's JV team. The loser of today's game will play at 10 o'clock tomorrow between the loser of Forgan and Woodward's JV. Immediately following this broadcast, the Balko Bison gentlemen's team will play Laverne. That game will tip off at 11:30 or thereabouts. Balko will inbound underneath their own basket. O'Vara to do the inbounding honors from the baseline. Looking to long outlet goes to Sawyer Stockton. And Balko set the offense. Handing off to Trenham. Trenham's going to drive in through a double team. Dishes out to Freeman. Loses control. Ball going down the sideline out of bounds off of Freeman. It will be Mooreland basketball. 30 seconds gone here in the in the third quarter. 30-15 your score favor Balko. Blackard to inbound next to the Balko bench. She does so to Cheyenne Cahoe, who will walk it across the timeline, passing now over to Zollinger. Zollinger driving in, dishes out now. Three-pointer from the far side, wide opens off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by the Lady Bearcats. Put back is no good. Rebound loose. We have a foul on the floor on Aspen Freeman. That will be Freeman's first personal foul. First team foul of the second half. Mooreland to inbound. Inbound goes to Thompson. Shots off the bottom of the backboard. No good. Rebounded by Balko. Coming back the other way. O'Vara driving in. Shot off the side of the backboard. No good. Rebounded by Mooreland. Coming back the other way. Almost a frenetic pace here the last few seconds. Driving in now. Shot is no good. A lot of contact. No call. Still off the iron. No good. Rebounded by Stockton. Balko coming back the other way. He's racing across the timeline. Passes ahead to Trenham. Trenham's going to drive in through a double team. Passes over to Gonzalez, who loses control. Falls down. Picked up by O'Vara. Ball still loose on the floor. Tie ball. Possession arrow favors Mooreland. Will be another turnover and Mooreland basketball. 6:39 to go here in the third quarter. Coach Johnson not happy with this latest exchange. Reminding her players to be smart. Checking into the game for the Lady Bearcats is Riley Wyrick, replacing Jaden Chansey. Cahoe will jog it across the timeline toward the near side. Looking over to Coach Ritter to get the play. 90 seconds gone here in the third quarter. Thompson now passes over to the wing on the far side. Blackard has the ball. Bounce pass to the to the block. Turnaround jumper by Wyrick is no good. Rebounded by Freeman. Freeman will bring it across the timeline herself. Numbers back defensively for Mooreland. Hands it off to Stockton. Over to Gonzalez on the near side. Gonzalez, foot on the line. Jumper is good. 19-foot jumper for Kaylin Gonzalez is good. Her first basket of the game. Lady Bison have the largest lead now at 17, 32-15. Crossover dribble now, driving in, passes back. Driving in is Thompson. Over now, three-pointer off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Wyrick, and Mooreland to reset. KO with the ball. Driving in on Trenum. Bounce pass to Wyrick. 10-foot jumper off the front iron, no good. Rebounded by Freeman. Stockton long outlet to Gonzalez ahead of everyone. Numbers back for Mooreland. Cross-court pass to Trenum. Trenum's going to drive in through a triple team, and she's fouled. Foul's going to be on Rylan Zollinger. That'll be her first personal foul, first team foul. Olvera looking to inbound, can't find anyone, does so finally to Stockton. Near the end of the Lady Bison bench, Stockton backing back out. They're going to reset the offense. Gonzalez now circling around, passes to nobody. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Mooreland basketball. 32-15 the score favor Mooreland. Excuse me, favor Balko. Mooreland bringing it across the timeline. KO with the ball. Over to Zollinger. Zollinger driving in on Gonzalez. Passes back out now to Blackard. Blackard handing it off to Thompson, who goes up for the shot. She's fouled. Foul on Emily Trenum. It'll be Trenum's fourth personal foul. Mooreland to inbound on the baseline. So Emily Trenum's got to be really careful now. She has 4 fouls. Outlet goes to Thompson. Thompson's shot is blocked by Trenum. Stolen by Stockton. Coming back the other way, dribbling through a double team across the timeline. Now bounce pass to Olvera. Numbers back for Mooreland. Balko looking to reset the offense. Trenum for 3. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound loose, picked up by Olvera. Olvera has the ball. Balko's going to reset the offense. Freeman with the ball. Three-pointer from the wing. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound loose, picked up by the Lady Bearcats. Cahill coming back the other way. Numbers back for Balko. 2 on 3. And they're going to call a blocking foul on Olvera. So for Olvera, that's going to be her second personal foul. 4th team foul. Fouls on the shot, and so Cheyenne Cahill will be at the line to shoot 2 for the Lady Bearcats. Cahill is 3 of 4 from the line so far. One dribble and a spin. Free throws on the way, up and good. Sager and Wirtz coming in, replacing Trenum and Gonzalez for the Lady Bison. Official bounces the ball over to Cahill. Second free throw is up and good. Cheyenne Cahill has 5 points, all from the free throw line. And it's now a 15-point game at 32-17. 4:22 to go here in the third quarter. Sager with the ball. Dribbling around the circle, being guarded very well by the Lady Bearcats. Three-pointer, bang! Maylee Wirtz with the three-pointer, her second of the game. 8 points for the sophomore, and it's now an 18-point lead. Layup is good, off the glass for Chansey. Into the front court now. Freeman has a shot off the glass, in and out, no good. Rebound loose on the floor. Foul called on Aspen Freeman. And that'll be Freeman's second personal foul. Okay, so the scoreboard in the arena is still off. It's 35-19. Lady Bearcats inbound, coming into the front court now is Cheyenne Cahill, being guarded by Olvera. Spin move in the paint, passes out to Blackard. Blackard driving in, dishes out to the free throw line, extended on the far side. Zollinger has it, dishes out now to Cahill again, driving in through a double team, off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Aspen Freeman. Freeman hands it off to Olvera, who'll bring it across the timeline on the far side, racing ahead. Nobody there defensively. She just blew the layup. Coming back the other way now as Miller gets the rebound. KO bringing it across the timeline on the far side. She'll walk it across. 3:20 to go here in the quarter. 35-19 your score. Favor Balko. Into the paint is Zollinger. Passing back out to Thompson. Driving in through a double team. Off the glass. No good. Rebound loose. Still loose. Picked up by Sager. Sager has it. Outlets to Wirtz, who'll give it back to Stockton, and Balko will come up. Long outlet to Aspen Freeman ahead of everyone. Freeman's going to go ahead. And she traveled with it as she went up. Miller came in and disrupted things defensively, and Aspen Freeman drugged the pivot foot. So another turnover for the Lady Bison. It will be Mooreland basketball now. 2:55 to go in the third quarter. 35-19 your score, favor Balko. Cheyenne Cahill will walk it across the midcourt stripe. Over to Kinsley Blackard, now to Miller. Miller's elbow jumper is blocked by Freeman and recovered by the Lady Bison. Olvera passes to Wirtz in the front court. Wirtz has the ball, crossover dribble, driving in, shot off the glass, good, and a foul. Maley Wirtz now in double figures with 10 points. Basket's good. Foul is going to be on Chloe Miller. That'll be Miller's first personal foul, second team foul. Have a timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. 2:35 to go here in the quarter. Balko 37, Mooreland 19. Balko Bison basketball continue in a moment. Welcome back to Boomer Fieldhouse here in Woodward for this first round matchup between the Balko Lady Bison and the Mooreland Lady Tigers. 38-19 is the score, favor Balko. The officials went back and did award Caitlin Gonzalez a 3-point basket on that shot. So the Lady Bison do have a 19-point lead. It's their largest lead of the game. Maley Wirtz will be at the line for Balko to attempt to complete a 3-point play. Wirtz in double figures in scoring for the first time this season. She has 10 so far. Free throws around the rim and good. She completes the and one. Wirtz with 11 points now, and the lead is up to 20 at 39-19. Into the front court are the Bearcats. Miller has it at the elbow, dishes back now between the circles over to KO at the free throw line extended on the far side. Now back between the circles to Zollinger over on the near side. Blackard has it, driving in. Being guarded by Stockton. Over to KO. KO driving in, and she's fouled on the shot. I think that's going to be on Olvera. And if it is, that'll be her third personal foul. The foul is on Carolyn Olvera. That'll be 3 on the senior. And at the line for Mooreland will be Cheyenne KO. KO is 5 of 6 from the free throw line so far. First free throw is up and good. Second free throw forthcoming for Cheyenne Cahill, the senior. It's up around the rim and good. So Cahill converts both. 7 points for her, all coming from the foul line. And it's 39-21. 2:07 to go here in the third quarter. Freeman with the ball, passes over to Wirtz. Wirtz to Stockton. Stockton to a cutting Sager, shot off the glass, no good. Gets her own rebound, put back, high off the glass and good. Caden Sager with her first points of the game, lead back up to 20. Racing back the other way is Cahill for the Lady Bearcats. Over to Blackard. Blackard has the ball now between the circles on the far side. Free throw line extended on the far side. Cahill has the ball, holds the ball above her head, passes now between the circles. Zollinger now down to the free throw line, and Miller over cross-court pass to Cahill. Nice ball movement for the Lady Bearcats. Three-pointer in and out, no good. Rebounded by Stockton. Stockton wraparound dribble. Does so again, pass now into the front court, down to Freeman at the block. Turnaround for Freeman is good. Aspen Freeman with 4 points now, and the Lady Bison have their largest lead of the game at 22. 43-21, a minute 15 to go here in the third quarter. Mooreland bringing it across the timeline out to the far side. Rylan Zollinger with the ball now down to the elbow, and we have a foul away from the ball. And the foul's going to be on Caden Sager. That'll be her second personal foul. 6 team fouls. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. 1:09 to go here in the third quarter. Balko 43, Mooreland 21. Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue in a moment. Welcome back to Boomer Fieldhouse here in Woodward, Oklahoma, where the Balko Lady Bison lead the Mooreland Lady Bearcats by a score of 43-21. Maylee Wirtz has come alive here in the third quarter. 11 points for the sophomore. It will be Mooreland basketball inbounding on the baseline with 1:09 to go here in the third quarter. Lakeland Thompson, to do the honors, does so to Cahill on the wing on the near side. Ball is deflected, picked back up on the block. Turnaround jumper blocked by Freeman, out of bounds. It will be Balko basketball. That's 5 blocked shots for Aspen Freeman in the game. Cheyenne Cahill to inbound for the Lady Bearcats. They do so on the near side. Now back over, three-pointer wide open. Three-pointer for Cahill is off the front iron. No good. Rebounded by Stockton. She wants to run. She's ahead of everyone. Going up. The shot is blocked out of bounds. Nice defensive play, and it was off of Stockton. So Kinsley Blacker blocked the shot, and it went off of Sawyer Stockton out of bounds. It will be Mooreland basketball. 50 seconds to go here in the in the third quarter. Pass goes to Blackard on the far side at the free throw line extended. Pass it back now between the circles. Cheyenne Cahill has it. Back to Blackard again on the far side, being guarded by Stockton. Takes a couple dribbles, passes now over between the circles. Thompson driving in through a double team, passes to Cahill. Cahill driving in, dishes out now. Three-pointer for Blackard is no good, rebounded by Olvera. Balko wanting to run. Mooreland gets numbers back defensively. Wirtz now over to Freeman. Freeman for three. In and out, no good, rebounded by Olvera. And Balko reset the offense with 15 seconds to go in the quarter. Stockton has the ball high above her head, hands it off to Olvera. Now 10 seconds to go. Dribbling between the circles, and the Lady Bison are going to hold for the last shot. Directing traffic is Olvera. Has the ball. 15-foot jumper is in and out, no good. Rebounded by Miller. And that's going to do it here in the third quarter, where the Balko Lady Bison extend their lead. And they held a 22-point lead over Mooreland at the end of the third quarter. Balko 43, Mooreland 21. Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue in a moment. Welcome back to the first round matchup of the 2022 Oil Bowl Classic, where the Balko Lady Bison lead the Mooreland Lady Bearcats by a score of 43-21. Pacing the Lady Bearcats is Cheyenne Cahill, who has 7 points, all 7 points coming from the foul line. 5 points for Rylan Zollinger, 4 for Jaden Chansey, 3 for Lakeland Thompson, and 2 for Riley Wyrick. For the Lady Bison, Sawyer Stockton with 19 points, 11 for Maylee Wirtz, and then you have 4 apiece for Carolyn Olvera and Aspen Freeman, 3 for Caitlin Gonzalez, and 2 for Caden Sager. The only real foul trouble for either team, Emily Trenham has 4 fouls. Carolyn Olvera has 3. And that's it. It will be Balko basketball to start the fourth quarter. Emily Trenum will inbound on the near sideline, doing so to Sawyer Stockton, who will walk it across the timeline. Being guarded by Kinsley Blackard. Over to Caden Sager. Sager fakes the pass, dribbles in. Is stopped by Miller, passes out now to Trenum. Trenum's going to drive in, dishes out to wide open Freeman. Thought about it. 10-foot jumper is blocked by Wyrick. Coming back the other way are the Lady Bearcats. Mooreland's defensive intensity has picked up a lot here in the second half. They're playing much better defensively. Now down to the block. Wyrick turnaround jumper is good over Freeman. 4 points for Wyrick. And it's 43-23 favor Balko. Into the front court, Caitlin Gonzalez has it, passes over to Freeman. Freeman with it, driving in, being guarded by Wyrick. Jumper is blocked by Wyrick for the second time in a row. Coming back now down the other way is Cheyenne Cahoe and the Lady Bearcats. 7:10 to go in the ballgame. Driving in is Lakeland Thompson over a double team, shots off the glass and good. Back-to-back baskets for Mooreland. Lady Bearcats are on a 7-0 run right now. Aspen Freeman with the ball, takes the three-pointer, bang! Three-point basket good for Aspen Freeman. That's 7 points for her. And it's now a 19-point lead at 21-point lead rather, at 46-25. Miller has the ball at the elbow, driving in around Gonzalez, loses it out of bounds, but there's a foul. Foul's going to be on Emily Trenum, and she's going to foul out. Suddenly Trenum will foul out of this ball game now with no points. And at the line for Mooreland, shooting 1-1 will be Chloe Miller. Miller looking for her first point of the game. Free throw is hard off the back iron and good. So bonus free throw forthcoming for Chloe Miller. 46-26 the score. Spinning the ball in her hand. Second free throw is off the back iron. No good. Rebounded by Caitlin Gonzalez. So Miller converts 1 of 2. It's a 20-point game. And into the front court now is Aspen Freeman. Freeman met by Wyrick. Double team comes. Finds a cutting Olvera. Shots off the glass and good. Carolyn Olvera with the nice slash to the basket. 6 points for her, and it's a 22-point lead now. (48-26) the score. We have a traveling violation. It will be a turnover, and it will be Balko basketball. Just under 2 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. 48-26 the score, favor Balko. Olvera inbounding on the near sideline. Does so to Stockton in the backcourt. A loose press being employed by the Lady Bearcats. Man defense being played by Mooreland for the first time in the game. Passing over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez for three. In and out, no good. Rebound loose. Off of Mooreland, it will be Lady Bison basketball. Reminder that the winner of this game will play tomorrow at 7 p.m. against the winner between Forgan and Woodward JV. Olvera looking to inbound, finds Stockton at the free throw line. Over to Freeman. Freeman for three. Bang! Back-to-back three-pointers for Aspen Freeman, and she's the third Lady Bison player in double figures with 10 points. It's now 51-26, and the Lady Bison have the largest lead of the game at 25. Into the front court, Kinsley Blackard has it, thought about the three-pointer, opted not to take it. Cross-court pass to Cahoe on the far side. Being guarded by Olvera, bounce pass to the elbow. Miller has it. Over now down to Wyrick on the block. Triple team comes, passes out of it now. Cahoe for three from the far side. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Stockton. Long outlet goes ahead to Aspen Freeman. Freeman being guarded by Wyrick. Shots off the glass, good in the foul. Aspen Freeman with the shot, fouled by Riley Wyrick. That'll be her third personal foul. And Freeman at the line with a chance to complete a three-point play. The sophomore for Balko now at 12 points. Shot is on the way. Around the rim, no good. Rebounded by Miller. Into the front court now are the Lady Bearcats. Cheyenne Cahoe with the ball, passes down to Wyrick, being guarded by Freeman. Forced out to the wing on the far side, has the ball. She still has her dribble if she wants it, opts not to take it, throws the ball away out of bounds. It will be a turnover and Balko basketball. 4:57 to go in the ball game. 53-26 the score, favor the Lady Bison. Sawyer Stockton to inbound in front of the scorer's table on the far side. Can't find anyone. Long outlet goes to Caitlin Gonzalez, who'll bring it across the timeline on the near side. Aspen Freeman for three. Misses everything. Coming back the other way now are the Lady Bearcats. Numbers back defensively for Balko. Mooreland will circle around. Now between the circles, Cheyenne Cahill with it. On the near side, Kinsley Blackard. Blackard being guarded by Stockton. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with him. 4:41 to go here in the ball. Correction, 4:39 to go here in the ball game. Balko 53, Mooreland 26. Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue in a moment.
Second. Yes, they are.
Welcome back to Boomer Fieldhouse here in Woodward, where the Balko Lady Bison are all over the Mooreland Lady Bearcats by a score of 53-26. 4:39 to go in the ball game. 3 Lady Bison players in double figures. 19 for Sawyer Stockton, 12 for Aspen Freeman, 11 for Maylee Wirtz. And Sawyer Stockton is on the bench, and she may be done for this game. Mooreland to inbound on the near sideline. Lakeland Thompson does so to Cheyenne Cahill, who's dribbling between the circles, being guarded by Olvera. Over to Blackard on the far side. Pass down to Wyrick. Double team comes. Passing out to the elbow over to Miller. Back to Cahill on the near side. Driving in. Double team comes. Thought about the elbow jumper. Three-pointer is good for Kinsley Blackard, her first points of the game. And it's now 53-29. Caden Sager loses control. It's coming back the other way. A fast break opportunity. Lakeland Thompson shot off the glass is good. 7 points for Lakeland Thompson. And it's now 53-31 halfway through the fourth quarter. Long outlet to Maylee Wirtz. Wirtz slows it down, holds the ball above her head, looking to get rid of it. Can't find anyone. Finally does find Olvera now between the circles. Bounce pass to Caden Sager on the wing on the far side, and she's fouled near the sideline. Foul on Lakeland Thompson. That will be her first personal foul. Just the 4th team foul of the half for Mooreland. It will be Balko basketball inbounding in front of their bench. 3:48 to go in the ball game. Balko 53, Mooreland 31. Wirtz long inbound goes to Olvera. Olvera double teamed at the free throw line, extended on the far side. Passes over to Aspen Freeman. Freeman backs the defender down over to Gonzalez for 3, in and out, no good. Rebound loose on the floor, picked up by Wyrick. Mooreland looking to run back the other way. Balko getting back defensively. Driving in on Gonzalez. The shot is no good, rebounded by Aspen Freeman. And Aspen Freeman with a double-double. Into the front court, Maylee Wirtz has the ball knocked away from behind. Nice hustle play there by the Lady Bearcats. Balko basketball, 3.5 to go in the ball game. Aspen Freeman now with a double-double at 12 points and 10 rebounds. Outlet goes to nobody. It is stolen. Coming back the other way now. Crossover dribble is Kinsley Blackard. Shots off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Thompson. Put back is good and a foul. 9 points for Lakeland Thompson. Foul for Balko is going to be on Aspen Freeman. That'll be her 3rd personal foul. Sawyer Stockton's going to check back into the game. Jaden Chansey back in for Mooreland as well. So Mooreland going with a really tall lineup at this point. Free throw is on the way. Off the side of the iron, no good. Rebounded by Caitlin Gonzalez on the baseline. Outlet goes to Maylee Wirtz into the front court. Has the ball. Double team. Pass over to Stockton. Stockton 15-foot jumper. Around the rim, no good. Rebounded by Chansey. Mooreland coming back the other way. 3:08 to go in the ballgame. 53-33 the score. Cross-court pass over to Thompson. Thompson driving shot is no good, but she's fouled. Foul's going to be on Aspen Freeman, and that'll be her 4th personal foul. So Lakeland Thompson will shoot 2 for the Lady Bearcats. Spinning the ball, shot is up and good. Thompson, leading scorer for Mooreland in this game with 10 points. She's the first player in double figures for the Lady Bearcats. as Cheyenne Cahill will have a seat for Mooreland. The second Thompson free throw is on the way. It is off the front iron, no good, rebounded by Gonzalez. Caitlin Gonzalez very quietly having a good game. Aspen Freeman into the front court, passes off to Sawyer Stockton. Under 3 to play in the ballgame, 53-34 the score, favor Balko. Stockton with the crossover dribble, double team, passes over to Freeman at the elbow, now to Wirtz, over to Sager. Sager travels. Balko's offense has come to a screeching halt here in the last few minutes, as Mooreland will inbound. Kinsley Blackard will walk it across the timeline and then jog it. Utilizing the Thompson screen, driving in on Gonzalez. Shot is on the floor. Foul on Caitlin Gonzalez. That'll be her first personal foul. And the double bonus for the Lady Bearcats. First free throw is up and good for Kinsley Blackard. Blackard with 4 points. Taking 2 dribbles, the second free throw is up around the rim, no good. Rebounded by Caden Sager. Sager outlets to Stockton, who passes to Wirtz in the front court. Wirtz pass is thrown away but saved to Freeman. Freeman over to Wirtz, Wirtz to Stockton. Stockton back to Wirtz again. Back to Stockton. And Balko reset the offense with 1:52 to go in the ballgame. 53-35 the score. Pass deflected by Wyrick. Coming back the other way now are the Lady Bearcats. And Moreland's length is getting to Balko a little bit here in this fourth quarter. Lakeland Thompson passing over to Rylan Zollinger, now down to the elbow. Turnaround jumper from Chansey's off the front iron, no good. Rebounded by Wirtz. We have a foul in the backcourt on Lakeland Thompson. That'll be her second personal foul. Carolyn Olvera looking to check into the game, and she will for Maylee Wirtz. 90 seconds to go in this game. Balko by 18 and the ball. Gonzalez loses control in the backcourt. Ball loose on the floor, deflected out of bounds off of Carolyn Olvera, and it will be Mooreland basketball. The inbound goes to Wyrick. Jumper over Gonzalez, misses everything. Offensive rebound, though, and she's travels before she takes the shot. It looked like there may have been a foul, but she traveled before the foul. So it will be Balko basketball, 1:20 to go in the ballgame. Inbound goes to Freeman. Full court press being employed by the Lady Bearcats. Sager with the ball, double teamed on the far side. Long outlet goes to Gonzalez ahead of everyone. Gonzalez has it. She'll circle back out. Loses control. Picked up by Sager in front of the Lady Bison bench. Olvera now to Stockton. Stockton is tripped and falls on the floor. Foul on Riley Wyrick. That'll be her fourth personal foul. 16 fouls, and it will be Balko basketball. Into the game is Haley Pearson for Caitlin Gonzalez. Sawyer Stockton for 3. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Wyrick, and we have a foul on the floor by Carolyn Olvera. For Olvera, that'll be her fourth personal foul. And it'll be free throws from Mooreland coming the other way. 1 minute exactly to go in the ballgame. Balko 53, Mooreland 35. At this point, I think it's pretty safe to say Balko will be playing tomorrow at 7 p.m. against the winner between Forgan and Woodward's JV. And we will have that game for you right here on the Balko Bison Sports Network at balkobison.tv. First free throw from Wyrick is on the way and good. 5 points for Riley Wyrick. Second free throw from Wyrick is on the way and good. She nails both, 6 points for her. And it's a 16-point game, 53-37. Sawyer Stockton into the front court, pass too long for Pearson, out of bounds. Another turnover for Balko will be Mooreland basketball. Kinsley Blackard will jog it across the timeline for Mooreland. Over to the far side, Lakeland Thompson holds the ball above her head, takes a couple dribbles, passes over to Blackard. Blackard with the ball, passes back to Thompson. Thompson driving in out of a double team. She passes over to Rylan Zollinger. Now back between the circles. Kinsley Blackard has it, back to Zollinger, back to Blackard again, now down to Wyrick at the elbow. Pass is deflected to Thompson, who puts it up and in. 12 points for Thompson. And Mooreland making this a respectable game now here at the end, 53-39. Olvera has it now into the front court, 22 seconds to go. Three-pointer for Freeman, misses everything, deflected over to the Lady Bearcats. And Mooreland will bring it up with 15 seconds to go in the ballgame. Into the front court, long outlet goes to Thompson. Thompson driving in around Stockton. We have a foul on Sawyer Stockton. That'll be Stockton's second personal foul. And Lakeland Thompson will be at the line to shoot 2 for Mooreland. With 10 seconds to go in the ball game, 53-39 the score. And Coach Johnson's not going to be happy with how this game has ended for Balko, although she's got to be pleased with the effort overall. First free throw is up, and it is good. 13 points for Lakeland Thompson to lead all Bearcat scorers, with a second free throw forthcoming. Second free throw is up. Off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Caden Sager. Outlet goes to Sawyer Stockton, and that'll just about do it. All she's got to do is bring it across the timeline, and they're just going to dribble it out. 2 seconds, 1 second, and that's the ball game. It's your final score, Balko 53, Mooreland 40. So the Lady Bison will be playing tomorrow at 7 p.m. against the winner between Forgan and Woodward's JV. So we're going to take a quick break. We're going to head over now to our other broadcast, where the Balko Bison will take on the Laverne Tigers. Balko Bison basketball will continue in a moment.